Guys, so welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? Please subscribe to see my videos every week. Today I have a pink cut crease and pink glitter liner tutorial for you guys. It's kind of like Valentine's Day inspired. I just wanted to be kind of extra, you know. I get to share with you guys a promotional code to save you money, and I know that gets really annoying with like big YouTubers and everything, but it's really exciting for little YouTubers to get that experience and that chance. And I'm not actually doing it with like a known company. I'm doing it with a girl's Etsy shop. She sells glitters. She sells pressed glitter eyeshadow, glitter eyeshadow palettes of her custom made glitter, and then she also sells the, what do you call these? Loose glitter, duh. She just sells like the containers of loose glitter. So this code is just now available. No one else knows about it. YouTube is the first place and the only place that you can obtain this code from me. So if you guys want to use my code, that'll be up on the screen somewhere, and it'll be in the description bar as well. If you guys use this code, I will be informed, and I'm thinking about like if someone uses it a lot or something like that, like if it comes to it, rewarding them. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my ridiculous videos. And we're just gonna get started with the video now. So today I'm going to start with eyes again, and I already did one of my eyes, so I'm gonna just zoom you in and show you how I got what I got. So looks like you guys are gonna need a little lift, just a little. It's very good. Alright, so to start, I primed my eyelids with my Bye Bye Under Eye. Fuck! Spilt wine everywhere. That's why you don't film and drink wine. We're just gonna get back to business here, and I primed my eyelids with the Bye Bye Under Eye concealer in light, and then I set them with my Tarte Smooth Operator powder. You can set it with any powder. I actually then went in with my Tartelette palette because it's the one I'm using today, and I took this white bone color, and it's in the shade Charmer. I put that all over my inner corner and my brow bone, so that is what I'm going to do now. If you just wanted to set your whole entire eyelid with this, it would be fine, like even your concealer, but I'm just going to really pack that on the inner corner because I want to concentrate on like brightening up that inner corner. And I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I definitely can. And I like to add my matte highlight before because then I feel like the pink can blend into it better, because that's what we're going in with today is pink. So taking the E17 Morphe brush, I am just going to be using the same palette. I'm going to take the color Flower Child, which is, yeah, this one right here. So it's the one right next to Charmer. So Flower Child. And I'm just going to be taking that in my crease and just deepening up this crease a little bit, kind of like taking the shape that I want the cut crease to take. Moving on, taking the color Sweetheart, which is just that next color right there, right here. And we're going to take that in the crease as well and just use that to really deepen the crease. So then taking my Morphe 433, I'm just going to gently blend that out. Like after this, I went in with my Morphe blush palette. So I mean, honestly, like you can use whatever kind of pink eyeshadows you have, but I don't have any pink eyeshadows. I don't even have any in my palettes, so I had to kind of opt for this. But I wanted a matte look. I have a bunch of shimmer hot pinks, but that's besides the point. Moving on, this is just the Morphe 9 Natural Blush Palette. So I'm going to be using 2 different matte blushes, and it's this one and this one. And I didn't use much of this one on the last eye, like it didn't really make a difference, but I do want to incorporate it on this eye since I put it on this eye. But I do suggest, like, you can just kind of skip this and use this deeper one, period, if you want, for your look. It's what I would suggest anyway, because I just would. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to be taking that E17 and just take a little bit of that top blush color and put it right over everything. Kind of focusing on the lower portion. We're going to deepen this part up. So I'm back with the 443, so it looks like this. And I'm taking in that bottom deeper blush color, so it's this one right here, and it's really mauvey and pretty. Well, I'm going to concentrate that on this lower part. You see how quickly it deepened that up? It's like the perfect shade. It's like exactly the crease color we made, but just a shade darker. So it just looks so perfect and blended on that bottom. Now that I've done that, I am going to go in, this is the very last step. I actually used this color, and I forgot that I did until just now, but I used this color with a really tiny brush. So this is just a smudger from It Cosmetics, but in comparison, I'll show you the E17. So here's the E17 from Morphe. This is quite a bit bigger and fluffier, and this is more like dense and will put your shadow exactly where you want it, if that makes sense. Okay, so now I take this large shadow brush, and you guys have seen it in a cut crease video of mine before. It's just a drugstore large shadow brush. However, it is my favorite for applying concealer to your lid after you already have shadow on it, thus creating a cut crease. Otherwise, just basically to create a cut crease. So I'm just applying my Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer just because it's such a full coverage concealer. I feel like I use it for everything because it goes a long way, and I just feel like it lasts forever, so I'm not that worried about it. But I'm just going to go in on my lid and conceal that part that I want concealed. As you can see, I already know the exact shape that looks good on my eye for a cut crease, so I just go right in and do it. But you might have to try a couple times, so if it's your first attempt at a cut crease, I would suggest doing it at nighttime before bed, so that if you did mess up or you didn't like the color or whatever it was, like the simple little thing you wanted to tweak, you could do it the next morning. So you know, your very first attempt, whatever it is that you couldn't grasp, you definitely can get a hang of the next time you try it, and it wouldn't like ruin your look for the day or your mood. I feel like I used to have a problem with that, but you really want to make sure to set that concealer with whatever, if you want to use translucent powder or whatever, but I mean honestly just using that same color you used would be a lot easier and save you time. But just going back and blending that out just a little bit, because if you can tell, like this other eye is a little bit more soft, like it's a softer cut crease around the edges. So I'm looking for my E17, and I'm just going to go right in this crease again, and we're just softening the edges is all we're doing. So it's not that harsh of a cut crease, if that makes sense. But it's still really clean. So now I'm just going to take any lash glue, one of my this is LAB Always On Point Slanted Eyeliner Brush. I don't know, it's just an eyeliner brush that I use for glitter liner, because you have to designate one because it will ruin your brush, because it just will ruin your brush. So that being said, I'm just going to take that any of that and and a liner brush of my choice, and I'm just going to draw some eyeliner. But I'm not going to draw the full eyeliner because it will dry before I can get the glitter on there. So I'm just going to draw like half of it, apply this pink glitter that I talked about in my intro in the shade Lucky Penny, which happens to like be just one of my favorites from her shop. I use this in so many looks. Now I've already prepped my face with my rose water spray and a little bit of maracuja oil. Like I always do, I'm going to prep my lips with my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. So I don't know how much you missed, but I'm just applying my Too Faced foundation with my beauty blender, and it's in the color Warm Nude. To conceal today, I'm just going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. I really love this concealer. For a drugstore concealer, it is hands down one of the easiest to blend formulas, period. Like whether drugstore or not, this is just like one of the easiest concealers to blend while still providing coverage. Like it's not too sheer. Taking my Wet n Wild contour stick, I'm just going to kind of hollow out my cheeks, and it does come down a little bit. And then now you just gotta set your whole face. You know how it goes, and for that, today I'm just going to be using a big fluffy brush and the powder I always use. Then next we're going to take our Hoola Benefit bronzer. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of this. Get more. Freak out. Once I contoured, I like to set with my Airspun powder because it's more full coverage. No, let's do the underneath our eyes real quick. So I'm taking the color Sweetheart on the smudger brush and, well no, on the Morphe E17. So then we're going to take the brush we used to apply the white shadow and apply that mauve-y blush in the bottom corner here. Hopefully you guys can see that. We're going to use this blush. We're going to use the one right in the middle. So to highlight, I'm taking the Glow Kit in Sun Dipped from Anastasia, Beverly Hills, of course. We're going to take the color Moonstone, which is this one right here. And we're going to take the Morphe E27, and we're going to highlight. So I'm reusing a pair, but it's just like, I think this is an Arda, like, wispy pair, but that's the best I can do to show you what they look like, because like I said, I'm reusing them. Okay, this is Kat Von D's color in or Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lip in the color Double Dare. So we're gonna zoom in on my lips a little bit, just for you. So this would be your finished look, guys. I think that's all. So until my next video, guys, thanks.